Welcome everyone to another edition of the Coach's Corner Show. I'm your host Jordan Manning, and here sitting with me again is head volleyball coach Martin Ayin. Coach, how are you doing?
I'm doing great today. Thanks for having me.
Anytime. Your team is back out there on the court tonight. How does it feel for the girls to be back out there in action?
Well, I think it's long overdue, and I know they've been training long and hard, especially in the last week and a half. We're able to put some new things together and bring some things that we've been doing really well forefront as far as brushing off some rust and fine-tuning. But one of the biggest things we were able to do is, since we've kind of pressed through midterms, the girls have a lot less stress in the classroom going on, and they're able to take care of their bodies and heal and just continue to make the classroom and off-the-court relationships stronger, which allows us to be better on the floor. So a game like tonight, we haven't had a home game since the beginning of October, September, somewhere around there. So just to play in front of our fans, and even though we're reduced capacity, you cannot take away from the fact of playing at home. Fans or no fans, we're very grateful that we can have fans, but they're excited to play. They've probably been excited to play since Monday. We could have played Monday if we were scheduled and had to move up or anything like that. So we're just counting down the last few hours right before Christmas, I guess you could say. So we're excited. There's a group of upperclassmen and seniors that are definitely looking towards a matchup with Tabor, because if you know anything, I always like to say for fun that there's quite a few mascots in the conference that are birds. We got the Eagles, and we got the Blue Jays, and we got the Falcon. So I always like to say that we're the number one bird in the sky. So this is definitely a rivalry game. They're an hour away. Some of my girls have friends that go to that school that have friends that are on that team. So it's going to definitely be a great atmosphere tonight.
Good. Again, like you mentioned, you guys played tonight against rivals. Tabor, what has been the mindset to get ready for this big matchup at home?
Oh, we know they're going to be physical, and they're a big team. They got a new coach, so anytime there's somebody new, there's a lot of excitement behind that. And we know that we're solid in our block, and we're very well known for our tremendous amount of emphasis and energy we place in our defense. We try to be resilient, so we like to go up against the big teams that have the arms, and Tabor's coming in with a great record right now. They've been working hard, and I think they got one loss underneath their belt. So we always like to step up to the challenge. In previous times, we've played teams that were number one in the conference, and I think they're holding the number 1 or 2 seed spot. And the best thing that we can do is to make sure that our game is on point. When we know that the game is hard, but it's really not hard. It's more so if we tell our kids that it's just complicated. And once you figure that out, once we figure out where we're at and where Tabor's at, well, definitely I think we're a good matchup for tonight's game.
Good. And also next Tuesday, you guys will be back at home against York. What have you seen from York this season as far as how they've been playing and how you guys will get ready for them next week?
All right. Well, not to give too much away for what we have planned against York, because I'm sure that York could be out here watching too. But we're excited about York because based on the way the schedules have been in the last 2 years at the scheduling matrix, we've somehow been drawn to go to York 2 years in a row. And it has always not been our most successful trip. It's a tough place to play. They got a good crowd. So we're excited to see York. We haven't seen them all year, coming from the north, as you call it. And we're hoping that what we do tonight carries momentum through the weekend and allows us some rest. And then because York and Tabor are 2 different teams, they're coached by 2 different great coaches. So changing philosophies is hard, but understanding what their strengths and weaknesses, because you have to respect your opponent. So there's some things we're going to do tonight against Tabor that we know that will be beneficial for our match against York. And we know there's some things tonight that we have to do against Tabor that may not apply for our match against York.
Good. And again, for tonight's action against Tabor, you can purchase your tickets online at the Fringe Athletics website.com. Coach, good luck tonight.
I appreciate it. Thank you for your time. Go Falcons.